Hi, I'm Maddie. We're going to show you today how to make this adorable little tom turkey with our Dresden plate to make its feathers. So you can see here that I've used just a part of the Dresden plate, uh, the full plate. What I used was 6 wedges, but you could choose to use more. You could use half of the Dresden plate if you wanted to. Whatever you want. This is a little project that'll hopefully inspire you to do your own thing. So now I'll show you the other parts that we're putting in the little tom turkey. 2 of our zigzags are used to create the turkey body, and that is our leaves and petals interfacing. I've used the outer portion of that and our 5-4-3-inch circles, and I've used the 5-inch circle, and I've outlined in red so that you can see how I made up a new shape. And I'd encourage you to make your own shapes too. It doesn't have to look just like my turkey. So I slit it in the middle, and then I'm going to stitch around on that now red line to create this shape. For the wattle and the nose, I just used scraps with raw edge. And for the eyes, I just used a Pigma pen, but you also could use little French knots, would be very cute there too. And then we've got the little cartoon balloon where I did the text message, gobble, gobble, gobble. And there's lots of different things you could do in the text there. I'm going to show you this one, eat chicken, which I personally think is probably my personal favorite. And I'm going to show you how to now sew around that and make a little cartoon balloon so that you can have your turkey talk. So I'm going to sew on the solid line of this little chatterbox. That's what these are called. They're a zigzag product. And you're going to stitch on the solid line all the way around the shape. And take note that I have used the ABC feature on my sewing machine to create the words. You could also use a Pigma pen, and if you don't like your own handwriting, you can print something out on the computer and trace over it. A little tip for that would be to put the fabric over sandpaper, makes it easy to write. So I'm just stitching on the solid line, and when I come to the beginning stitches, I'm going to overlap those, just a couple stitches. And then we're going to trim all the way around on the dashed line. These are so fun to make. You can just imagine all the little things that you could write in there to really personalize this for your own use or for a gift. Boy, this would make a darling gift. Who wouldn't like this? And I clip a couple of little spots which are marked on the interfacing, one of the cool things about having printed interfacing. Now I'm going to turn it through the slit that I made earlier before I sewed it. And when you turn it, you can also use a tool, pointer creaser, or the purple thing are nice too. I'm just using my fingers on this, but you give it a nice finger press, poke around all out the little corners, and the fusible is now on the back, and it would now be ironed to the background. And you can see that on this one you would maybe want to put the turkey on the other corner. So when you have all your components together, you're just going to fuse them to your background and zigzag. You could use a little decorative stitch if you wanted to too, and this one I just used invisible thread and a narrow zigzag. And look how cute it looks. I added a couple tabs to the back and hung it up on the door.